Already we have a concept of variables. When you already have a concept of variables, why are you going for a concept of arrays? When you already have a concept of variables, why are you going for a concept of an array? Let us take an example. I have some existing memory like this. This is my memory location. This is my memory location. So this is my memory location. Right. So I am trying to create some variables here. Integer A. How many variables I have taken? 3 variables. Because I told integer, they require 4 bytes of memory. 4 bytes of memory, 4 bytes of memory, 4 bytes of memory. A is an independent variable. For A, I require 4 bytes of memory. Look at the space where I can assign. So, A. I have assigned this memory. Then B, I require a 4 bytes of memory. C, I require a 4 bytes of memory. Right. So, memory is allocated. Total how much amount of memory is given? 4 plus 4 plus 4. Total is a 4 plus 4 plus 4. 12 bytes of memory is assigned. Right. But is it assigned at a single place? I cannot guarantee. I cannot guarantee that they will be at the same location. Now, if you know where is A, do you know where is B? If you know where is A, can I find out where is B? No. If you know where is B, can I find out where is C? I cannot find out. Why? Because they are not located at the same location. Now, if you want to find out the value of A, go to the beginning of the memory, start searching. If I want to find out the value of B, go to the beginning of the memory, start searching for the B. If I want to find out where is the C, go to the beginning of the memory, start searching. So what is happening? It is taking more time for search. It is taking more time for searching because the data is not assigned at the same location. Memory is not assigned at the same location. It takes more time for me to search. It takes more time for me to search because the memory is not allocated at the same location. It takes more time for me to search. But the same concept, when I say array, if I say array, integer means 4. How many? They told 3. They are not looking for 4, 4, 4. They are looking for 12 at a time. Previously, A, B, C. A is independent, B is independent, C is independent. So it is a 4, 4, 4. Now I told integer of 3. I am not looking for 4, 4, 4. I am looking into 4 into 3, 12 bytes of memory. Then what happened? Search for the data. Search for the memory. I require 12 bytes of memory. I was assigning here. In these 12 bytes, they are going to store 3 values. Now, what is the advantage of this? The 12 bytes of memory is at one place. Where the values are going to be stored? At the same location. If I know the first value, can I know the second value? Yes, second value is in the next position. If I know the second value, can I know the third value? Yes, third value is in the next position. If I am in the third position, can I find out the first value? Yes, move back. Why? Because memory is allocated at the same location. If the memory is allocated at the same location, easy for me to search, easy for me to access. Is that was clear? Right? But amount of memory is what? 12 bytes only. In the previous example also, integer A comma B comma C, it is also 12 bytes. Array is also 12 bytes. But what is the advantage? As the memory is allocated at the same location, easy for me to search and access. I hope you got my point. Is that was clear? The disadvantage of previous one is memory is allocated randomly. So if I want to find out where are the remaining elements, it takes time for me. In the second case, memory is allocated at the same location. As the memory is allocated at the same location, as the memory is located at the same location, then it is easy for me to search and retrieve the data. It is easy for me to search and retrieve the data. Easy for me to search and retrieve the data. Is that was clear for everyone? Okay. Now look at this point. What is an array? Array is a collection of similar. All will be integer values. All will be string values. All will be contact values. All will be account values. All of them are going to be similar type of values. Array is a collection of similar elements where memory will be allocated sequentially. Memory will be allocated sequentially. Array is a collection of similar elements. Memory will be allocated sequentially. Elements in the array are accessed using index. Elements in the array are accessed using index. Index value will start with 0. Index value will start with 0. Elements in the array are accessed using index. Index value will start with 0. What is an array? It is a collection of similar elements. Memory will be allocated sequentially. Elements are referred using index. Index value start with 0. Is that was clear for everyone? Wait. Is that was clear for everyone? Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Syntax. Data type. This is how we created. Data type, array name, new data type size. Integer, age is equal to create an array which will store create an array create an array create an array which will store salaries. Create an array which will store phone numbers. Create an array Now create an array which will store the city names. Store places. Create an array which will store salaries. Create an array which will store phone number. All the phone numbers I have taken in the form of integer. This is how I have taken. String phones equal to new string of phone. String phones equal to new string of phone. So this is how we have created. Create an array which will store city names. Create an array which will store places. Create an array which will store salaries. Create an array which will store phone numbers. So we have created array of. Now let us take the next one. The moment I create an array.
Excuse me, what is the 5 and integer space name?
What is the syntax of this, Amma?
Size, sir.
Data size. I have given the size equal to 5. 5 elements I am going to take. I have given the size equal to 6. 6 elements I am going to take. How many elements you want to take? I want to take 5 elements, so I gave 5. 10 elements, so I took 10. 6 elements, I took 6. The number of elements what you want to take, that will decide the size. Okay.
How
Next.
do you?
As per your requirement, you have to take it. There is no fixed value, boss. As per your requirement, you have to take the size.
Okay, sir.
Now, let us take the next one. When I am taking integer, age is equal to new integer 4. When I say integer 4, memory will be allocated to this irrespective of whether you use or not. Memory will be allocated irrespective of whether you use it or not. Memory will be allocated irrespective of whether you use it or not. So what happened here? Null. Right. This is how we have created. So this is how we have created. Integer age is equal to new integer of 4. So we have assigned the memory and the values are given as null. Once I give integer of 4, memory for 4 elements is assigned. So if you don't assign the value, it is going to be null. Then how we are going to give age of 0 equal to 10. Age of 0 equal to 10. So put the value in the 0 location. Age of 1 equal to 30. Then we have taken 10. So we have taken this. What we are taking? Based on the index value, we are assigning it. So ages of. So we are going to set the value as well as retrieve the value based on index. We are going to set the value. We are going to get the value based on index. We are going to set the value. We are going to get the value based on the index. Set and get the value based on the index. So ages of 0, ages of 1, ages of 2. In case if I don't set the value, it is going to be null. Is that was clear? How the values of the array is set? Array name, index. Array name, index. Array name, index. Is that was clear? Right. Now, write an example. Create a array to store city names and place. So create this array, draw them in the form of diagrams and save it. So you create it, string city name is equal to the city names of 0, this is how we got it. So this is how we created. Let us take the next one. We want a array to store city names, company names. This is how we are getting. So refer them, people who are new to the development, refer them diagrammatically so that you understand what you are doing. So when you create an array, elements are stored using index. Shiva, mute your mic. When you are creating an array, elements are stored using index. Now I want to take one by one value and display. I want to take one by one value and display. So we are inserting the value into an array. Right. So let us look at the next one. How to assign the values statically. At the time of creating the array itself, you know what are the values you are going to store. We can straight away give like this: string. This is called static allocation. At the time of creating the array itself, you know what are the values we have. Then we say static allocation. This is how we got it. Now let us go to the next. How to refer to the values. How to refer to the values. How to refer to the values from an array. So let us take. So if I have this, this is how we got it. Now how you refer to it? Now look at this point. I am starting with I equal to 0. Now look at this format, everyone. For integer I equal to 0. So I is referring to 0. Index 0. So I is referring to this. I less than ages dot size. Now what is the size of this? If I say ages dot size, I give it 4. Number of elements in the array 4. So I less than 4, I plus plus. Then I told system dot debug ages of I. Now how this flow will run? I equal to 0. I less than 4. Condition is 2. If condition is 2, run this. What is the value of I? 0. So what is that? Ages of 0. Age of 0 is how much? Print 10. Then I plus plus. Move I to the next location. Then again, next one is I equal to 1. I less than 4. Condition is 2. Then print ages of I. What is the value of I? Ages of 1. So we are going to get 20. Then again, I plus plus, I equal to 2. 2 less than 4. Condition is 2. Make ages of, what is ages of 2? Are you getting my point? Referring. What is the next one? I equal to 3. 3 less than 4. Condition is 2. I equal to 3. 3 less than 4. Then we are giving age of 3, 40. Then I is moved to the next. What is the value of I? I equal to 4. Then there is no 4 element in this. So condition is false. Stop the loop. Stop executing. Is that was clear for everyone? Is that was clear for everyone? Everyone has followed. So we are referring to one by one element and printing the values. We are referring to one by one element and printing the values. We are writing a for loop, taking one by one element and printing the values. We are taking a for loop, referring to one by one element and printing the values. Like now, let us do this. Now, write a for loop and print the values. I want the output to be like this. I want the output to be printed like this. First print the index value, then cd name. Write the for loop to print this data. Write the code. For first, the format what we are getting here.
Satish, is that by default I, or we can take any value instead of I?
Anything you can take.
Okay.
Now let us see. This is what we are tracking. So integer. First I am starting with the I here. For integer I equal to 0. then I'm going to print system.debug index this is what I have taken. Is that was clear for everyone? Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Let us go to the next one. We are trying to sort the data. I hope you are good with this. Basic concept is sequence of elements. We are storing the data. We are trying to access one by one element. Okay. Create an array of elements. And find the minimum value. Find out the minimum value. Now start doing this example. So we have, let us say, this is what I have taken. Then what we are going to do? First, I am considering min equal to, so minimum value is at 0 position. I am considering that minimum value is at a 0 position. I am considering minimum value is at 0 position. So what are the values we have? 30. Because initially I have to take some value as minimum value. So I have taken the first value as minimum value. Let us take the loop for integer I equal to 1. I is less than data dot. Now, first element we already considered as a minimum value. So I am comparing the first value with the second value. Now what I am doing? If data of I is less than data of, if data of I is less than data of, right. So what was this? What is I? I equal to 1. I is 1 now. So we are taking, if data of I, data of 1 less than data of min. What is the value of min? 0. So what was the condition? Is it true or false? Data of 1 is 20, data of min is 30. 20 is less than 30. Condition is true. If condition is true, min equal to I. So what is the value of min now? Min equal to 1. Value of minimum equal to 1. Okay. Then completed. Then go to the next. I move to the next position. What is data of I? Data of 2. Less than data of min. What is min here? Min equal to 1. Here we modified the value of min, right? Min equal to 1. So what was this? 40 less than 20. Condition is false. So go back again. Move the I to next position. Then what is the next one we had? Data of I. I is 3. Less than data of min. What is the value of min? 1. So 10 less than 20. Condition is 2. If condition is 2, then say min equal to I. What is I? Min equal to I. I is what? 3. Then again, move the I to next location. Data of I. What is data of I? Data of I. 4 less than data of min. So here we have 10, okay, sorry. Data of 4 is what? 90 less than 10. Condition is false. Now the minimum element is at which position? 3. Now print the value of 3. So what is the minimum value we got? System.debug. I hope you are clear with this. Everyone has followed this. So we got here system.debug.
Satish, can you explain once again if you don't mind?
Data of min. So min is the position where minimum element is there. Min is the position where the data, minimum data is available. Initially, I am considering that minimum value is available at index 0. Initially, I am considering that element is available at 0. Then I am taking here data of I. What is the I we have taken? I equal to 1. So we are comparing. We are assuming that this is the minimum value. Minimum value is at index 0. We are assuming that minimum value is at index 0. Minimum value is at index 0. Okay. Data of I equal to what? 1. Okay. Less than data of min. What is the value of min? 0. What is the value of data of? What is the value of data of 1? 20. 20 less than 30. Condition true or false? 20 less than 30 or not? Right? Everybody passed 5th class, right? 20 less than 30, right? If 20 is less than 30, what will happen? Condition is to min equal to I. What is the value of I? 1. So what is the value of minimum now? Value of minimum equal to 1. Okay, done. Go to the next one. I move to the next position. What is I? 2. Again, data of 2 less than data of 1. Why 1? Minimum equal to 1. So 40 less than 20. Condition is false. Then go to the next. I equal to 3. Data of I 3. Min equal to 1. Data of 3 less than data of 1. 10 less than 20. Condition is true. Then min equal to I. What is the value of I? What is the value of I have taken? Right? I equal to, this is when I equal to 1. I equal to 1. This is I equal to 2. This is I equal to 3. I equal to 4.
Sir, I have a question.
First, let me finish.
Uh-huh.
So look at this story. This is the loop. Now first I equal to what? I equal to 1. What is the value of min? Min equal to 0. I equal to 1, min equal to 0. What is the logic? Data of I is 1. Data of min is 0, data of 0. If data of 1 is less than data of 0, if the data of 1 is less than the minimum value, then min equal to I. What is the value of I? 1. Min equal to 1. Then again, go to the I has become now 2. Data of I less than data of min. Data of I is what? 2. Data of 2 less than data of 1. Condition is 2. If condition is 2, what should I do? Change min equal to, if condition is 2, then I have to change min equal to I. Min equal to I. That's how I has become 2. Now 40 less than 20. Condition is false. If condition is false, data of 2, 40. Data of 1, 10. 40 less than 20. Condition is false. Again, go to the I. What is the value of I now? 3. What is the value of min? 1. Data of 3, 10. Data of 1, 20. 10 less than 20. Condition is 2. Then I equal to, I is assigned to min. What is the value of I? 3. Min equal to I. So min has become now 3. I equal to 4. So data of 4 less than data of min. 3. 90 less than 10. Condition is false. Finally, what is the value of min? Min equal to 3. So data of min. Data of 3. At third position, we have the minimum value. Is that was clear? Then now go ahead with your question. Yeah, go ahead with your question. Somebody from online.
I want to know why we are not initializing I from 0.
See, already I am considering I equal to 0, right? Already I am considering 0 is the minimum element. Then why you want to compare 0 with the 0?
Okay.
Now already we have taken the 30 is the minimum value. So you have to compare with the next value, not with the same value.
Okay. Got it, sir. Thanks.
Right, boss? People have followed this. People have followed this. Right? Don't copy. People followed. Right. Write the code now. Write the code to find out the minimum element. Write a code to find out the minimum element. Write the code to find out the minimum element. This array of, this is my requirement. Write the code to find out the minimum element. Size of the array is fixed, no. There will be an end to the list. It is not infinite loop. Now, how many elements you want to take? 1 lakh, but there is end no. 10 lakh, there is end no. Out of the given set of values, we want to find out the minimum. Right, Amma? Okay. Now, everyone write the code for finding out the minimum. Right. People have meanwhile copied already. Right. Okay. Write the code to find out the maximum value now. Write the code to find out the maximum value. Write the code to find out the maximum value in the array of elements. Write the code to find out the maximum value. Write the code to find out the maximum value. Write the code to find out the maximum value. So find out the maximum value. So what you are supposed to do? Take the 0 as the maximum value. Same story. What do you take? Integer max equal to 0. Integer max equal to 0. Take 1 by 1 element. Integer I equal to 1. I less than data dot then compare if data of I greater than data of max. If my element is maximum than more than your maximum element, max equal to I. Right here I have taken less than, here you are taking greater than. Right, boss? Anyone has any query on that? Clear for everyone? Everyone has followed this? Referring to Koitama last. Right. Is that was clear for everyone? Clear? Everyone has got this story? Okay. Now, yes.
Yes, in second step, condition is true. Why can't this go into another step?
Now, currently I told at 0 position we have the maximum element. No, the second element is more than the 0 position element. Then what will be the maximum element? Max equal to second position. Now I took that, this is the maximum, this is the maximum value. I took this is
Yes,
the
sir.
maximum value I have. Now when you come to this location, 40 is more than 30. Now where is your maximum value?
14.
Now maximum value is at second position.
Second position.
That's why I told max equal to 2. Max equal to 2. Now when you compare with this, now max equal to 2. When I compare with this, 90 is greater than 40. Now where is the maximum value? Is it at second position or fourth
Fourth.
position? That's why I
Fourth.
told
Okay.
max equal to I.
Okay.
Okay. Right, boss.
Okay. Sir.
Now write a loop to make the sum of the, create a array to store salaries. Create an array to store salaries and print their sum. Create an array to store the salaries and print their sum. Create an array to store the salaries and print their sum. I want to sum up all the values in the array and print it. Now try to do that. So what I'm doing, initially integer sum Then what I'm doing, I equal to 0, I is less than salaries dot size. Now what we are going to do, sum equal to sum plus salaries of, this is what I give, I equal to 0, sum equal to 0. Then it is sum equal to, sum is what, 0 plus, then again move to the next one, I equal to 1, sum equal to 1000. Then we are making the next step, sum equal to 1000 plus sum of salaries of I equal to 1, so it is 50,000. I equal to 2, sum equal to 51,000. Sum equal to 51,000 plus 30,000. That's how when I print sum, it prints 81,000. Right, boss? Basic loop. Basic loop. Basic loop. Right. Let us go to the next one. Is the was clear for everyone? Clear? Any queries? Now if you want the loop to run 10 times, what do we do? If you want to run the loop 10 times, what do we do? For integer I equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 10. Or the same, can I write the same thing like this also? For integer I equal to 0, I less than 10. Both are same, right? Now this also will run 10 times because I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told 9, 10. Because I told I is less than or equal to 10. In this case, what is happening? I equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. So how many times? It is also 10. So now where you take the starting value is your choice. I may take starting value as 101 to 110, or somebody will say 100 to 109. Now starting, how many times the loop has to repeat? Right, boss? Okay. Now, how do you know whether some value is even number or odd number? Look at the point. Math dot mod divide 23 comma 2. When you divide 23 by 2, what is the remainder we are getting? 1. So what is this function going to give you? Remainder. Math dot mod the value comma divide. We divide this 23 by 2, what is the remainder we are getting? This is given here. So I gave math dot mod 34 comma 5. Divide the 34 with 5, then we got 4. Right? Okay, boss. This is going to give you reminder. Now write the code to print odd numbers between 1 to 100. Write the code to print odd numbers between 1 to 100. Write the code to print the odd numbers between 1 to 100. So the loop has to run how many times? 100 times. So for integer I equal to 1, I is less than then I told integer math dot mod I comma divide the value of I by 2 if I equal to 0, if the remainder is 0, print right boss. So you are taken
Not equals to.
odd number, no, sorry. Now I divided by 2, if the remainder is not equal to 0, then it is a odd number. Just to understand the loop, just is to understand the loop, that's all. Okay. I hope you are good with these formats. Clear? Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? Okay. Now let us take next one. Now I want to take, look at the point everyone, create a apex class student with the name, age, create a array to store group of students. Now first create a upper class student with the name, age, city. Create a array to store the group of students. Create a upper class student with the name, age, city. Create a upper class student. Create a upper class student. Create a upper class student. There, what are the members you have taken? Public, string name, public, string city, public, integer age. Then what I ask you to create? I ask you to create array of student array of new student. Then create the student. Now this array will store what? Student records. So first create the student. Now it is a student 1. Create a student 1, name, Sham. Then what we are doing? Students of 0 equal to. Now array means first create a student, put them in an array. First create a student record, then put them in an array. Create a student record, put them in an array. Array is like a group. First create the element, then put them in a group. First create the element, then put them in a group. Okay, so array is like a group. Array is like a group. So first create an element, then put them in a group. So what I'm doing here. Next, student 2. Second student I created, I'm adding to the group. Create the student, add them to the group. Is that was clear for everyone? Right. Everyone has followed this? Now let us take the next example. Everyone is good with this? Create a wrapper class. Employee with the last name. Create an array. Now create this. Create this example, everyone. First create a wrapper class, then create an array of wrapper class. Create the proper class. Create array of employee. Start creating one by one employee and add them to the list. Start creating one by one employee and add them to the list. Right, boss? I hope you are good with these formats. I hope everyone has followed these examples. People are comfortable with this. Right. Now it can be array of anything. It can be array of anything. It can be an array of anything. So data type can be a primitive or data type can be a non-primitive. Data type can be a primitive or data type can be a non-primitive. Data type can be a primitive or the data type can be a non-primitive. Now how will you print it? For integer I less than employees dot size I plus plus. Now how I'm giving it? System dot debug. Last name employee so of I dot last name. In the employees of I 0, in the 0 position whoever is the employee, that employee last name. Dot debug. Sorry. This is what I wrote. Employee I equal to 0. 0 location. Last name, first name, salary, experience. I hope you have followed this. Clear for everyone? So internally how it is stored? It is stored something like this. This is what we got. Right, boss? So when I say employees of 0, I am referring to this. I am referring to this. In this location, what we have? Dot employees of zero dot. Is that was clear? When I goes to the next one, employees of one dot. I hope everyone has followed these examples, right? Fine. We'll see the drawbacks of the array. What is the drawback of this array? Size is fixed. I cannot increase, decrease whenever I want. Once I assign the size is fixed. Now I have given the size as 100, but I have given only 3 elements. But still, memory will be allocated for 100. Let us take a movie theater. Now, movie theater of capacity 500. Now, 1000 people are waiting outside to see the movie, but still, it can accommodate only 500. So, it cannot meet the requirement as per the situation. Now, at this moment, 1000 people are interested to watch the movie, but I have only capacity of 500. I will not be able to increase the seating capacity. Now, there is a seating capacity of 500. Only 100 people came to watch the movie. Now, I cannot reduce the number of seating to 100 because it's a fixed. I cannot increase nor decrease as per your requirement. The size is fixed. So, it is a problem of scarcity or overflow. Is that was clear? Size of an array is fixed. There is a drawback of an array. So, to overcome this, what we do, we'll see it in the next session. Now, till now, concept of array is clear for everyone? Clear? Right? We are very basic example only we have done. Right, boss? Chalo, that's all from mine. See you all in the next session.